the way it feels being back together is, for me, surreal, but like the other word I have is completed. Like, it feels good. That's what I have.
Yeah, I think the same thing. I think it was even the tour being called The Universe is Undefeated. I feel like the universe kind of had the last laugh with us. No matter how you try to tear yourself away from something, if it's meant to be and there's something there, it kind of forces you to have to deal with it. And I think in a great way, it's kind of put women together that have gone through different things in their lives and said, you know, we don't always have to agree, but there is something here that is of sisterhood, and there's something here that is incomplete that needs to be finished. And I think that's a beautiful thing, that you could see women who come from different places, may not always agree on the same perspectives, but share a lot of years together and can create something really great for people who really want to see that. Yeah.
Me personally, I'm truly fucked up over this. I don't want to be here, and no, just kidding.
I start thinking, I'm like, oh no, people are gonna read into that. Don't say that.
No, we have our family back. You know, I was telling them the other day, I've been in a relationship with them longer than anyone I've loved. Since I was 17, I've known them. We were all around the same ages, close to. So it's been the longest relationship that we've had, that's gone through a lot of ups and downs and taken its cycle in life. But the universe takes away the things that aren't meant to be, and usually we don't understand why till much later. And I believe that it also puts things back that are meant to be, and that's what we have here. I was in a toxic relationship and going to therapy for about 6 months, and through that process was discussing relationships that will come full circle and that you can make work, and relationships that you can't, that you have to be able to let go and still maintain and be healthy and move forward. A lot of people need a period at the end of a sentence, and most of the time, especially with heartbreak and love, you don't get that. So I was just thinking about like the relationships that can and can't be resolved, and one of them that wasn't resolved yet that could be was Dawn. So we actually met up and sat for like 8 hours and talked through everything. For us, it's always been, it's got to be sincere or we're not doing it. And that's been every time, every round. Like, money's great, but we don't need it. Like, fame is great, but we don't need it. We only want it in a sincere way, and that's something that we all, including the other 2 members, have felt since we first got on the starting line, which is no matter who is back or not back, that I'll always respect about us 5 is that there was no fronting in it. And when it wasn't right, we weren't doing it. Originally, when we had reunited the second time, Dee was clear about not wanting to come back, and Drea did. So when we reached out this time, we already knew kind of the stance of where it was then. So we did reach back out to Drea, who was part of it the last round, and she didn't want to do it. So yeah, and she's happy and with her family, living her life. But you are getting everything in this show. You're going to get Dawn's solo music, you're getting Dumb Blonde's solo music, and you're getting Danity Kane.
It's the first time people have seen us do our own stuff as well as our DK stuff. Mm-hmm. I think people sometimes when you deal with groups, they think you can't be all of it. Like, we can't be women separately, have our own lives, and then be, you know, in a group. But this is the first time we're saying, no, we're these things. This is our music, what we've done. This is what we've done, but we're also this too. Yeah. So you'll get an opportunity to see a plethora of sound. Mm-hmm. Like things that we've all incorporated within our careers. And that's special because I think no one's ever gotten that at our concert. Yeah, and especially us in particular, you always just get one thing and it's very linear. And most of the time when DK's music is put out, it's thrown together like because some type of situation has happened and it's never really mixed the way we really wanted it to be mixed, or it's never really fully executed the way we knew we could do it because we didn't have a lot of power over it. Whereas this is something we have a lot of power over, and it's our own music as well. So you'll get to see a really artistic approach to DK.
Ooh, a favorite DK song to perform live.
Mine's never changed. Sucker for Love for me has always been just incredible. It's just ahead of its time. Sucker for Love could come out now. I think the choice of that record is just really smart. Yeah. The cadence, the pocket and dance culture, like it was a dope dance record that wasn't a 4 to the floor. It was like a mood, it was a vibe long before its time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I like Pretty Boy. The choreo to that was awesome. Gil and Tony Testa did that. And then the way we're doing in the show is going to be fun too.
I would say right now, Sleep on It or All in a Day's Work.
Hey everybody, we are Danity Kane.
And you're watching Wrap Up TV.